Okay, look, this movie's been getting a lot of hate lately, and it just doesn't deserve it. I recently went through all the Indiana Jones movies, watched them all before seeing this, and the first three bangers, fourth one, of course, garbage, not gonna talk about it. After seeing the trailer for this one, seeing all the weird face stuff they were doing on him, he's 80 years old. Like, he's riding a horse through a subway system and jumping out of planes and shiz. His daughter she looked like a freaking nerd. It looked bad. But, you know what? Damn it, I really didn't mind it. Look, you're never gonna get the magic back from the first three films, or at least the first film and the third film, but it was not bad. The first little section where he's like back in the past as he's back in the past as when he's back his old CG. Yeah, fuck, let me do that. The first section where he's got his CG face on, he's looking young, and back in Nazi Germany was actually really good, and I was hooked. I was like, yeah, this is kind of, I'm feeling it. This is Indiana Jones vibe. Then slowed down a bit. They came back to reality, and I saw a big missed opportunity. They make him out as a big, like a grumpy old just shitbag man who's just done with everything. And I was so down for that. If they would have gone the whole movie that way, where he's like, imagine instead of riding horses and shiz, he's just like, nah. He's like, who do you think I am? Obviously, he still does all the archaeology stuff, but he's just like done with everything. Like, he was yelling at the teenager, blasting the music next door like a big old grumpy piece of shit. I was so there for that. They're trying to make him like he's still the 30-year-old freaking peak physical man that he was, but he's not. So that was a little weird. Also, this part right here, like, give him hell, Indy. Yeah, and then he almost gets hit by a car. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. If he would have actually got hit by the car right there, that would have been easily top 2 Indiana Jones movies. That would have sent me to the next realm. I would have died laughing so hard. Mads Mikkelsen is a freaking G in this movie. I love him. I'm almost sympathetic with him at times whenever he's like trying to show Indy. He's like, look, I did it. I'm a mastermind. But he's a good villain. Some stupid things. There was no reason for him to get shot because he actually just doesn't care. He got shot straight through the heart, and he just keeps trucking. Like, at one point, he's jumping out of an airplane with a bullet through his aorta, and he just feels no pain. And then shortly after that, when he's in 2100 BC, I'll get to that actually. Hold on. Oh, and then Antonio Banderas. Where the fuck? Like, what the hell is this guy doing in here? What is Zorro doing here in my freaking Indiana Jones film? Just out of nowhere. And then he gets freaking. I actually kind of liked him, but then he gets just shot and he dies. But he was cool. Then they got a Shorty. Is that what he's called? Oh, the freaking Shorty 2. Short Stack. Freaking Short Bus 2. I forget his name, but he was good. He was solid. I liked him. Then get to the goddaughter. She was cool. Honestly, at first I thought she was the biggest like loser ever. I'd hated her outfit, everything. I was like, nah, they're trying to do some weird freaking women's movement right here. But nah, she was solid. She felt like, you know what? If they made another Indiana Jones, she was in it, I wouldn't mind. Oh, then we gotta get back. Oh my gosh, dude, they killed off Shia LaBeouf. I'm sure a lot of people didn't like Shia LaBeouf in the fourth one, but I actually, like, it's like another example of wasted potential, what they could have done with him. You know what they said? They said he died in the war. I was like, just out of nowhere, I was like, what the hell? It was quite a revelation that they threw upon us that he was just dead. But it's fine, because it led to a cool little heartfelt moment between him and his goddaughter. It brought me I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but the action scenes were good. He was pulling some ridiculous shit for a man his age, but I wasn't even questioning it. I fully believed in Dr. Jones. I thought the time travel's gonna be weird, but then they went back in time, and I was actually like the entering the rift or whatever. Oh, spoilers, by the way. When they entered the rift, and Dr. Schmidt or whatever was losing his freaking mind, like, he was like, turn the plane around. And then they enter in. He's like, I told you, look, I'm a genius. And then it's revealed that they're in ancient times, and he's freaking out. That was great. I liked being in the ancient times. It was cool. But then we gotta talk about the ending. I get that it was like Indy has nothing. You know, he feels like he has nothing to live for. His son's dead. He's got nobody. You know, his time's drawing to a close, and Marion isn't with him anymore. I just don't like. He was being ridiculous trying to stay in 2100 BC. He's got a bullet in his heart and he's saying, leave me here with the Romans, and he just kept saying it. He would not back down over and over and over again, and then it led to a great moment where the goddaughter just knocked him out. I enjoyed the movie. I didn't laugh a single time except for right in that moment when she just knocks him out. I was like, yeah, that's a good, because he was acting out of his mind, but it was a solid moment. But anyway, not the greatest film. I would put it maybe on par with the second movie. 1 and 3 are the best. Then it probably goes 2 and 5, and then 4. It's not a bad one to end the series on. Overall, I just, you know, there's a lot of problems, a lot of things I didn't mention. You know, there's some boring parts in the beginning, a little exposition. I didn't understand like the whole CIA working with the Nazi. I didn't even know who the enemy was in the beginning. You know what? Overall, I didn't mind it. Doesn't deserve the hate, but fuck it. This is what we're gonna do. Let's fucking. Oh, fuck.